It's really unlucky. It's really unlucky for me. Fuck. No sound. Chris Bertozzi. Tough one. NBA Finals. Let's try this again. Game 1. Watch along. Knicks versus Spurs. Yeah, it's a tough look for me. From Sandman, he is correct. Mayo does not do NBA. I asked him if he wanted to do it. He said, absolutely not. So here we are. I'm going to do it. New show. If it goes well, maybe we do the rest of the series. If it goes poorly, maybe we try something else. Maybe we do some World Cup, maybe some standalone NFL games, something like that. But it seemed like something that was lacking on the channel that ideally I could bring. So yeah, for those of you who did not read the description, it is me tonight hosting the show. 15 viewers. Oh my God, nervous. There's a handful of my buddies in the chat who are trying to rib me, hoping that I fail. So ideally we don't. Let's see. No sound, no sound. Yeah, it's a tough one. Thank you, Cyclone Drew, for helping me out there, and Chris and Lauren. Oh, man. Tough luck for me. If anybody has any predictions, I saw Chris was in the chat already. He said Knicks in 7, and I took Cyclone Drew's advice as well and went plus 170. I think it was plus 150 on CoolBet for the Knicks to win the series. Not sure I agree with that, though. We'll have to see how this first few minutes goes. So they got Fox, Champagny, Vassell, Castle, and Wemby in the starting lineup. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. I really hope we see a huge game from Wemby, man. That'll be so fun. Are we watching the game here? No, we're not watching the game here. We cannot do that, unfortunately. If you guys want to sync up, they're just zooming in on Wemby right now. Stands up, walks, yeah. Really excited for this game, actually. Oh, man. It seems like the most evenly matched finals that we've had in a long time. Like, they've gone like 6 or 7 games, but, you know, it's not really, I don't know, like this OKC last year were really big favorites. Even though it went 7, it seemed like they always had it. Is Tim making an appearance? Fuck, I wish, man. I fucking wish. I hope he gives me a prediction, though. He has my number if he wants to text me. Something tells me he's a Knicks guy and that he doesn't like Wemby. I don't know why, but it's the vibe I get from him. Cyclone Drew. Spurs fan. Would you agree that PK by Gabriel was glorious? I would, actually. Me and my buddy are Man U fans, and he was actually rooting for the English team, which I thought was fucking mental, but whatever. No, I was happy to see it go over the bar. And it had to be him, too. Again, guys, like the video, subscribe if you can. Hopefully, Pat lets me do this again for the rest of the series. Maybe the NHL playoffs. I don't think that's as popular, but if it goes to like a game 7 or something like that, hopefully. Oh, and if there's anybody here who's a loyal member of the show and you have like questions about like working for Pat or the guests on the show or Jeff or Tim or anything like that, feel free to throw that in the chat as well. Try and answer those the best I can. I cannot believe I muted myself for the first, had to be 30 seconds. That's shocking. I do this for a living and fucked it up on my first try. It's tough. Plus 170 on Monday morning. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of money coming in on the Knicks, actually, which is, I think, is strange. I feel like they've had a really easy path to get here, but I think they match up well. I think they'd rather see the Spurs than see, like, if OKC had won that series, I think they'd be a bit more nervous, but curious to see who guards Wemby and who Wemby guards, actually. All right, here we go. Tipped off. So it looks like Castle's on Brunson, which makes sense. Wemby on Cat. It's a good look. Fuck. Okay. I know they just went 7 against OKC, but I'm really curious to see how Castle and how Vassell play here in the finals. Wemby, first shot. Yeah, no doubt. Fuck, man. If he did something like he did in game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, that would be unreal. To do is the key. You're ahead of 95% of the population. That's true. And I actually rewatched Tim's stream. So if I can be better than Tim, then that would be ideal. Out OG in the corner. Yeah, never a doubt. Fuck, he's good, man. I think I watched Cowher do a rating or a ranking, I should say. And he had Wemby, Brunson, and then he had OG at 3, which I actually don't disagree with. You just guard 1 through 5, and he's like a really good corner 3-point guy. Good offensive rebound. Vassell's first shot. No dice. Castle. Oh, my. Oh, can't be doing that. All right, 10 minutes, 20 seconds right now. Bit of a sloppy start from both teams here. Oh, Wemby. Fuck. I have money on the Knicks, but I'm rooting for the Spurs. I just want to see where this goes. Like, where the Wemby thing goes. That would be fun. Fox in, Castle, fouled. Oh, whoa. Don't know about that. Fuck me. Was that excellent defense? It looked like a foul. Wemby again, mid-range, no dice. Yeah, if the Knicks can get in transition, that'd be huge. Oh my God, man. Sloppy, really sloppy start, man. A lot of open shots missed. Shows they are nervous, to be fair. Oh, nice tip. No to Paris wedding. Fuck. Loyal viewer of the show. Yeah, we appreciate that. Man, honestly, there is no update. It's not in the budget. We don't have a spare $5,000 to go to a wedding, unfortunately. That's the thing. If she wants to go on her own, she's more than welcome to, but man, it's $1,500 flights, a few $100 in a hotel, meals, everything. And you got to, like, if you're going to Paris, you also need to stay for multiple days, I feel. Not just a weekend. I feel like you'd want to make it, 5 at minimum. And man, it adds up. It adds up. And a Columbia wedding is not cheap either, but Christ. Oh, nice block. Fuck me. Well done. This would be cool. Oh, never a doubt. My girlfriend actually did move up with me very recently, and we're trying to get our bag down to weight. And she's like a bit of a hoarder. And so I'm like, what's in the bag that we can take out? And she's like, oh, maybe these books. I was like, yeah, it's probably a good call. And she's like, oh, and probably these spoons. She had, Malinak Nixon 4. Malamaniac. I like it. Sounds like somebody who'd be really bad at fantasy football. Also strongly disagree with Nixon 4. But yeah, she said, what about these antique spoons? She's coming up here for the next 4 months, and she thought a really good idea was to bring antique spoons in her suitcase. Fuck. First time out. 12-7 Knicks. It's not bad. Malamaniac, if you want to throw in some props, we'll make an underdog parlay right now. Let's have a look here. Hot start for Wemby, 50%, 5 points. OG with 5. Hart, Towns, Brunson all on the board. I feel like Karl Anthony Towns is probably the key. Actually, Josh Hart's probably the key to this series, to be fair. If he can knock down open threes, I feel like that would be gigantic. Antique spoons. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware. It was maddening. It was really funny at the time, but thinking back on it, it's fucking maddening. They're like those like silver spoons. She had them in like a makeup bag, and there was like 17 very tiny spoons. But I lifted it up, and it was like 6 pounds. Like, fuck yeah, that can probably stay. Fuck, man. Cyclone Drew been listening to the show because that's a hell of a pull. No, she did know, mate. She did know. Wait, let me check. Commitment from you to never tell your girlfriend about the trip to channels. Yeah, no. I called her. Maybe you're not listening that much because I called her that night and said that I was there. I think relationship advice. I think they'd much more appreciate the call than find out about it later. When you call, it's cute. When you don't call, it's just it's sketchy then. And I was forced there as well, Jeff will say. Jeff really wanted to go, and Paul kind of wanted to go, but then when he got there, he was having none of it. Why? Yeah, I was fucking nervous she'd find out. I was really nervous she'd find out. And I would want her to tell me if it was a social thing and people were doing it for a laugh, I would want her to tell me. But yeah, so I felt inclined to tell her, I guess. I see people in the chat all the time, not in this chat, but talking in general about having more basketball content and hockey content on the show. But I think we might do a little bit for the World Cup. I know he's got a show on Thursday with, I think Tim is on it and maybe one other guy. Just going over the best bets and stuff for the World Cup for the group stage and all that. That should be fun. But maybe we'll do, if this does all right numbers, I would love to do like quarterfinal, semifinal, even round of 16 watch alongs too. That'd be sick. Jesus, man. Pop, fucking hell. Nice to see him walking around, but fuck me, man. Pop doesn't look in a good state. Yeah, I don't know. The Spurs look like it's their first finals. I know it's the first for both, but obviously New York is way more. Yeah, they're far more experienced, obviously. Wemby wants it. You want to see that. Yeah, fucking right he does, man. He does. I forget what happened to him, if it was like stroke or what, but yeah, like obviously you hate to see it, but yeah, like there's definitely a reason he stepped away. He just looks Tim Duncan MVP. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. I would be shocked if you watched any bit of Tim Duncan, any bit at all. Oh, seems harsh. Oh, well done. Towns. Fuck, man. So tough when you get inside and that guy's just there. Shocked Towns didn't pull that, actually, to be fair. Yeah, Tim Duncan MVP is fucking crazy. Yeah, Cat does look good, and like the way they've been using him too is like a point center, like the Jokic role kind of. And like everybody's been talking about it, but he's averaging so many more assists. And it's kind of opened up everything else. Wonder when Mitchell Robinson's gonna play. Because he was huge. He had like 10 offensive rebounds. And I don't know, I forget which game it was, but he had like 10 offensive rebounds, which will like pull Wemby, keep him more inside too. Surely. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right, 14-9. 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. I feel like both teams probably be relatively happy with that. Pre-Duncan years in the 90s sounds like hell on earth. Um, until you got David Robinson, obviously. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that couldn't have been fun. I'm pretty sure it was David Robinson got hurt and they not tanked, but just weren't any good and ended up with Tim Duncan. And then all of a sudden, must be nice. Have a dynasty on your hands. And the more I watch Wemby, the more I'm like, man, I really wish he can win this just to, I don't know, it'd be really cool to like watch from the beginning. I started watching when Ray Allen was the man. I also find it hard to believe. Do you even know that Ray Allen, his first team wasn't the Celtics? If you don't answer right away, I'll know that you didn't. No, nice pass. Kick out, corner three. Nope. Ooh, seemed like a moving screen. Bronson, man, he can hit those too. Those like off balance shot from the elbow. Oh, Mally getting shouted out. Cyclone Drew. The only problem is I'm shocked he knows who Ray Allen is. Honestly, he knows Ray Allen as the guy for the Heat. Yes, exactly. LAJ177. You are correct. Kyle, you were like 5. This guy's really grinding Seattle Supersonics tape. Oh, wow. Fuck, that would have been huge. See, I wonder what the live odds are right now on Coolbet. It was Knicks minus 6.5 before tip off. Oh, fuck. Spurs minus 4.5. There's not a buck. Fuck me. Was he a buck? You are correct. He was a Milwaukee Buck. Tell you what, Nick's starting to turn the ball over a little bit. Wow, well done. That's one thing that should not affect the Spurs at all. Like, they're really young players, is their defense. I feel like that affects offense way more than it will affect them on the defensive end. So the Knicks might have a little trouble. Oh, there's Mitchell Robinson. Must be nice, Dylan Harper, 20 years old. Malamaniac, what were you doing at 20 years old? Were you starting in the NBA Finals? NBA comparison is Boxy Bogues. And LAJ, what would your NBA comparison be, if you don't mind my asking? Please don't say something stupid. Pumped up to see grown men flopping all over. Yeah. LeBron. Yeah, fucking typical. I knew you were going to say that. 5'7", 220-pound LeBron James. I find that hard to believe. Yeah, not a huge. I do like Shea because, like Pat, I'm Canadian as well. But some of those clips that are put together on Twitter are just, yeah, it's not a good look. I wonder if he looks at those and is like, fuck, probably shouldn't have gone down on 80% of those. I don't remember anybody getting nearly as bad of a time as he's getting, though, to be fair. He's not the first one to flop to get calls. Magic Carp, good pull. On the same height as LeBron. Must be nice. Can you send pictures of yourself in the chat? Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a decent shout. Actually, it might be coached. It actually might be coached. And like, if you can get away with it, that's probably good. Playing to the rules, I guess. But yeah, I did notice. Fuck, who was it? Caruso flopped a little bit. Like, everybody was posting that clip of Wemby. I didn't think that was that bad. Lou Dort flops a ton. Yeah. No, that might be a shout. Actually, it might be coached. Camera's broken. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking shocking. I already muted myself. I'm not doing the cam. I'm not biting on the camera bit either. Oh yeah, true. Hartenstein's bad for it as well. And Chet, well, not Chet, not so much for flopping, but for not showing up. Yeah, Hartenstein. Yeah, when that happened, well, I guess they won the championship last year, so it goes without saying. But really good pickup for them that was last year. And like after game one, I think they were like talking about not playing him at all. But Wendy is really funny. Wendy, really good nuggets, to be fair. Go to Wendy's order 10 nuggets with the, what's it? Ghost pepper ranch or the spicy crispy chicken. Underrated fries as well. Chris, Wendy's, a really underrated fries. Fuck me, man. The amount of breaks this has is ridiculous. Chet pulled Houdini. Yeah, he did. He really did pull Houdini. It was really, yeah. I kind of felt bad for him because he's getting a lot of fucking shit today too. But yeah, I mean, Christ. He took, like everybody's talking about, he had, I think it was 4 points. He only took 2 shots. And those 2 shots were the first 3 that the Thunder took, like, period, point, like, first quarter. So he didn't take any shots after, like, with 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter, which is mental. Dave special with baked potato. Really? Baked potato, cheese, and bacon. I think I've only had it once. The Wendy's chili is really good as well. And obviously a Frosty. Oh, I hope they have dollar Frosties again for the summer. The Dave special, unsure. Champagne, skip pass. Back up. Wow, shock didn't pull that. Fox, Champagne, corner. No doubt. And one? No, foul in the paint. Is that going to count? I'm assuming. Ooh. That would fucking suck if like something happened like Halliburton. That would fucking suck if Brunson or Wemby got injured. Oh, he did fall into his knee too. No, fucking I'll shake that off, mate. Halliburton. Yeah, I feel bad for the Pacers, but to be fair, he'll be back next year. Yeah, 18-3 run. That is correct. And I do not love that shot. Deuce McBride taking pull-up threes. Fuck, it's not ideal, really. Yeah, this is, if I was the Spurs, this is what I'd be doing. I'd be attacking Brunson. He's not the best defender, and worst case scenario, you make him work on the defensive end. Fuck me, I tell you what, Spurs up 10, 20-3 run. Shit. Timeout Knicks. Is that a flop? Fuck, I can't tell now. Shit, man. Yeah, 14-7. Yeah, true. That's crazy. I wonder if the Knicks win this, where Brunson will be ranked in the league. Surely he's top 10 already, but I wonder if he sneaks in the top, maybe not top 5, but right outside that top 5. Iowa State alums. Yeah, no, Halliburton was really impressive last year, to be fair. Where do they pick this year? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Puppy Dog. I don't know where Puppy Dog is coming from. Don't hate it, though. If Brunson goes down, that'd be fucking awful. I want the Spurs to win, but I want them to do it. I mean, I don't want to say the right way, but without any asterisks. fuck, I tell you what. I feel like Towns hasn't done much of anything in the first quarter. Not an ideal shot. Yeah, no. Take that if you're the Spurs. 73.5 points tonight, eh? Who does Cost have? That's actually a great question. If we do this again for game 2, we're actually golfing tomorrow, I think. So I'll get his pick then. Again, said it as we started. Actually, I might have been fucking muted, to be fair. Said it as we started. He seems like a guy who would root against Wemby just for the fun of it. So I would say he has the Knicks. Man, honestly, I would be surprised if it didn't. I'd be really surprised if it didn't. I can't imagine it's... I'm trying to think of any other sport where that would matter, but like in soccer, they would all wear like headbands. But man, you see that in the NBA all the time. Like Jordan Clarkson used to have his hair like flopping around flat out. And I would think it would just be a little bit distracting. Like, just surely it has to be. If Wemby has 73.5 points tonight, I'll one of those Instagram posts, do whatever the top comment says. Yeah, nobody on the Knicks with more than 5 points. Brunson might be hurt. Sometimes those that don't look that bad are actually like, you tweak it a little bit, but then it gets worse over time too. But yeah, Dylan Harper, fuck me, man. Unreal. 20 years old, rookie. He's got 10 points in the first quarter of a finals game. Must be nice. Castle, a bit of a rough night, but Spurs only 2 turnovers too. You take that. And 10 fast break points. Yeah, that's the difference. Edgar Davids. I really hope that's not like a Cayman Cider joke, but I'm gonna look him up anyway. Edgar Davids, 53 years old. Great poll, Nicholas. Great poll. Looks like a damn Troy, to be fair, with goggles and dreads. Actually, I suppose Troy does have dreads. Dylan Harper, good jeans. Actually, he kind of looks like Dylan Harper, to be fair. Look up Edgar Davids. Kind of looks like Dylan Harper. Unless it's going to ruin the bit, is Pat as type A and sarcastic in real life as he is on the show? That's a good question. That's a good question, actually. I would say Pat's humor is sarcastic for sure. But probably turns it on a little bit for the show, if that makes sense. But it's definitely not a bit though. Like that's who he is, just like up the ante a little bit for sure. And Tim is exactly who he is on the channel as he is in real life, 100%. If anybody went to the live show, you would see that too. Tim and Paul too. It's actually really funny to be behind the camera and see, like, even though the shot's not on Tim, to like see him, the thoughts going through his head, and you know exactly what he's thinking because he's not hard to read, to be fair. Cost Bollivor, fuck. Wish I knew. I wish I knew. I should have texted him before the game. Again, I'm assuming the Knicks because I'm assuming he doesn't like Wemby because Wemby is good. That's what I'm thinking. I guess it's not a one-for-one comparison, to be fair, because I'm just basing that off the Jets. He doesn't like Josh Allen, and he's not a huge Mahomes guy. So I'm just assuming anybody that's doing well, he's rooting against. Oh. Oh my god, I forgot about Alvarado. I feel like he's not getting many minutes. If these go well, maybe we get Tim in studio, to be fair. No. Not gonna cut it, Harrison. I feel like that should count. Dylan Harper, good genes. True. Another show related question. But were you local in Nova Scotia or did you relocate aside from salary pay? Is the gig a fun and fulfilling as I would imagine? I am from I'm from Newfoundland and I went to the same school that Pat went to in Toronto for broadcasting. Um, and so he came in to do a guest speech one day and basically was like, we just chatted shit outside, like on the way to get to the streetcar or whatever. I guess he was getting his own car. I was going to the streetcar. And you get an internship at the end of your 2 years at the school. And so Pat called and was like, "Hey, do you have any interns?" He was like, "Yeah, plenty." And they were like, he was like, "Hey, how about that guy that I walked with after I came in?" And they were like, "Yeah, sick." So that's it. Yeah. Um, really easy, actually. He like didn't send in a resume or anything. He was just like, "Do you want to come here?" I was like, "Yeah, great." But no, he's yeah. In terms of fulfilling, yeah. I mean, Christ, the gig's pretty simple. The gig's pretty sweet. There's a lot of benefits to it. Um, like we're going. He teased after taking me on a golf trip the last 2 years with like his buddies. I think he did it like maybe at a pity the first year, but um, regardless, NFL even more. Yes, yeah. It is. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I actually hate that I'm. If my girlfriend moved to the West Coast to do these types of things, I would do that because the timing is fucking awful, man. Sunday night football starts at like almost 11 o'clock. It's really not good. Even this game isn't going to end until 12:30, probably Nova Scotia time, which is just far past my bedtime. Knicks making a bit of a comeback here as well. 29-24 Spurs. Golf trip, hey? Yeah, Nick, I can probably get you on it if you want, buddy. And be fouled. He also pulling at his knee for a second there too. Where's Wemby at now? Harper with 10, Wemby with a 6. Might have been 7. And Brunson's still not back, man. Be huge for the Spurs. That'd be devastating for the series. That would suck. Nick Sullivan shot a free throw as well. Jesus Christ. Shamit, pull up jumper. No dice. Harper again. Vassell. Jesus. Fuck no. Well done. Who's that? Alvarado. Fuck me. All right, well done. Tied at halftime seems like a fair score here. Well done, OG. Alvarado. McBride. No dice. Players 6 through 9 on the Knicks are not. Not ideal. Oh, I'm shocked he didn't hit that, actually. Wemby. Wow. Pull up 3. Oh, my God. Man, that's bold. Because everybody has the green light on that team, but still. Cat needs to assert himself now. He's +8. Yeah, fuck, man. Agreed. I know it's hard to do with, like, obviously we've seen what happened to Chet, but there you go. Oh, fuck me. That didn't look good. Ooh. I wonder if they're going to review that for a flagrant. Yeah, it's a good pass by OG. Nah, surely. It's going for the block. Hard foul, though, to be fair. Luke Shaw still play for the Knicks. No, he's doesn't play for the Knicks. He is still crap, though. Yeah, he did get clobbered in the face. I don't think it's a flagrant, though. Is he +8 when he's in the game? Really? Yeah, fuck. Fair enough. Let's see. I'm assuming Wemby's a plus fucking. Wow, he's actually -5. Shit. Dylan Harper +11, though. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's not even a little undisciplined. It is. Yeah, no, he's. I don't know. He does portray himself as this guy who's very mature and like wise beyond his years, but yeah, he's the elbow to like Nas Reed. Yeah, it's undisciplined, and like the complaining, the notching up the media after game 5, like that's a little immature, and then like shit like that. I don't know. He's mature for his age, but like he definitely still has some growing up to do for sure. But that'll come. I'm assuming actually an NBA championship probably won't help him, to be fair. If he has any bit of ego, winning this will just, I mean, yeah, fuck. I don't know what to, I don't know. Is he a +7 because, like, is Jose Alvarado a +7 because, I don't know, because Wemby was off the floor or what, or just like lucky breaks, but I don't know. It's weird that Brunson is a -10. That seems, I don't know. Sham at a -10 as well. Strange. And still nobody in double figures for the Knicks either. If you're the Spurs, this is exactly what you want. This is exactly what you want. Oops. Yeah, you want Brunson to obviously not get injured, but you want him to have an off night shooting, and then one of your two really good young defensive guards take care of him. Wemby takes care of Cat, and then if the rest of them beat you, so be it. But I find it hard to believe that they will. Seems like it's gonna be low scoring. This is not like a weird score to have after the first quarter either. Alvarado locked in DK projections badges. Oh man, that looked like a fucking hell. That looked like a hard fall. I think if Wemby gets one more flagrant, he's suspended as well. Could be wrong on that. Maybe it's a flagrant 2, but I think if he gets one more, he's suspended. So he's playing on thin ice too. Yeah, the DK stuff, man. I've only just got in. Pat is correct. If you watch the golf shows at all, he said that underdog best ball for golf is really fun, but man, DraftKings for golf is a laugh too. It's really fun, and I suck at it, but it's still a lot of fun. I haven't tried it for NBA to be fair. Jordan Clarkson in the game. Surely his hair gets in his eyes as well. Brunson back in. That's good to see. Yeah, he does have a bit of a limp going as well. How much hand holding and babysitting do you have to do to ensure Cam's setup for the show works properly? Cam is if things go smoothly on our end, Cam is fine. He can set up his own stuff perfectly. It's the issue comes is when something technical happens on our end and we need him to fix or fiddle with something on his end, then it gets tricky. Then the show doesn't start on time for sure. Probably not his fault to be fair, but we send 2 links for the show, one for audio and video and one for them to see us. And if one of those is mixed up, then it's pretty much fucking curtains, if I'm being honest. He'll get it eventually, but it's a bit of a struggle. Alex Blickel is the one who's always on time, ready to go. Keith Stewart's really good for that as well. And Jeff, obviously, but Jeff's been doing it a long time, so he knows what's up. Oh, and Tambo, obviously, Tambo. Is that true? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they're really trying to take the ball out of Brunson's hands. That's the thing. Clarkson for 3. No dice. No dice again. Man. Come on, Fox. Oh my god, man. It's bunnies. That. Oh man, I wonder if that was his offhand. Yeah, nice play, Fox. Nice pass by Castle as well. To be fair, there's Bronson takes a nice move. Yeah, fuck, he's so good at that. Oh no. Fuck. It looked like he did his knee there too. Love Keith. Good to get the show. Kind of regarding the prior guy he did a show with is now a disgrace and deleted his X account. Yeah, fair play. No, Keith's unreal, man. Keith's a really good dude. Really good dude. The show is doing like really good numbers as well, and Keith's got his own stuff going on, but yeah, fuck, man. Oh, look at he twist his ankle there too. Brunson did. Yikes. Yeah, no, Keith. Yeah, he's like he tries to like include me into the show as well, which I appreciate. Even if it's not during the show, but like before the show, he'll just like, hey, how's it going? That kind of stuff. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, Keith's a good guy. And obviously, like whenever Keith talks, he's like super. I don't know. Well, he's very well spoken and like very. He just sounds like he very much knows what he's talking about, which obviously he does. But I don't know. It like for him, it just comes across as like different. Like when he speaks, like you want to listen to what he's saying, which is like not everybody has that. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, hopefully they can keep that going for a while. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing a show with I think it's Melvin Gordon and like one more NFL player because they got really into golf out of nowhere. I haven't checked it out yet, but they had somebody from Bob Does Sports on who was really good too. Really funny, actually. I don't know why he stepped away, but yeah, no, hopefully they can keep it going. I think they're doing really well. I think they're doing really well in terms of a golf show. Like I think people in the space really enjoy the two of them together. And I do too, like in terms of producing shows, like that's like one of the ones that I would like look forward to during the week. Because I'm not a huge golf guy. I look forward to all the football shows, but I'm not a huge golf guy. But that one, yeah, you like kind of care what he has to say. Trying, Brent. Trying, buddy. Yeah. I hope this does all right numbers and Pat like lets me do it some more. That would be fun. Seems like an opportunity missed on the network. He does a ton, obviously. He doesn't have time to do live streams for every fucking big major sports event, but yeah, I'm trying to like contribute to the channel as best I can. And this seems like a really good like watch-alongs are a laugh, man. Like watch-alongs are always fun. I watch it for my teams, for the Leafs and for Man U. And I find they're a really good time. But like again, Pat just had fucking kid. Like he's not trying to do 9:30 start time NBA watch-alongs for a sport that he doesn't really care that much about. So yeah, this would be fun. Like I said, like and subscribe to the channel. That would help this keep going. If we can get fucking 15 likes on this, we'll go for game 2 and we'll do a couple of World Cup games as well. I'd be curious to see how soccer does in this channel. Probably not well, but we'll see. Maybe the States games to do really well. Something like that. Soccer, in my ideal world, like World Cup, standalone football games, Monday night, Thursday night. Probably take Sunday night off, to be fair. And then NBA finals, Stanley Cup final, that kind of stuff would be like a lot of fun to just have on the web. Oh, fuck, knees bleeding. Denver has great ones for the local Denver teams, but yeah. This screws my head. Yeah, fuck. I almost actually texted Paul to come on the stream today. It was too like last minute, and I actually felt bad for reaching out at all because I didn't think of it in time. But hey, shared the stream, my ex. Cheers, brother. Cheers. We appreciate that. Any viewer, any like makes all the difference, especially for me. Especially for me. Pat does numbers on his own, but yeah, this would be a lot of fun. And like, what better job could you ask for than like watching games with other people who want to watch the game? Sounds like a fucking laugh, man. Yeah, it is tough though to get like I'm from Canada, so I root for all the Toronto teams as well. But it's tough, man, to get people who you like enjoy listening, like who aren't homers. Like I try, especially with my own teams, I try not to be too much of a homer. So if it's like a Denver sports account, then you run that risk. But I find it really obnoxious when people do that. Almost a tie game here, and man, it's nearing the end of the first half, and we're still in the 40s yet. Hey, viewers just increased, so Cyclone Drew, we appreciate you. That's probably on you, brother. Oh, Jesus, Clarkson. They're being really physical with Brunson, but that's two really good finishes on there. Oh, Chalamet in the house. Wow. Fucking hell, man. Is he good? Holy shit. Under both team totals? Yeah, he should be all right then, mate. Should be all right. Yeah, Pat. Yeah, the USA Canada crossover. Yeah, like the NFL is obviously the big dog, but and he just loves golf himself. So again, that's where I think I could come in and cover the biggest events from the things that he doesn't cover. That would be ideal. And the slow, you know what I do like? I don't know. In terms of the slow, gritty game, man, I don't know. It's tough because I like watching like Game 7 for OKC. Like I loved watching SGA hit tough pull up jumpers from the elbow. Like that's unreal, man. Like say what you will about the flopping, but like the guy's a tough shot maker, and that was really fun to watch. But like there is something to be said about really good defensive teams playing really good defense. So I kind of like that too. I just want a close game, really, at the end of the day. Something where it's down to the final, 5 minutes and it's within 7 points. That's all I'm really hoping for here. Oh, at halftime as well, there's going to be. I mean, I'm not sure I can vamp for 12 minutes. Feel like I'm doing all right so far, but there's a Judge Cussed episode about 12 minutes for the halftime break. I really hope a handful of you guys stick around. Brent and Cyclone Drew, you're my guys right now. Help me out. Keep me in it. I had buddies from Newfoundland that joined the stream, but they all dipped out because it's obviously 11 o'clock there and they have other things to do. It's pretty big 3 minutes, actually. If you can go on a bit of a run here to halftime, that'd be huge for the confidence in the second half. Wow. Wow. Big shot. Shamit. And be fouled. Let's have a look. Bronson up to 11. 5 of 14 from the field, though. Again, if you're the Spurs, you probably take that. Harper with 12, Wemby with 7. Only 2. It blows my mind that Wemby doesn't pull down 15 rebounds a game, honestly. Like his game log 7, 10, 6, 8, 4. And then he has 17 and 24. So we can do it. I don't understand how he doesn't pull down more. Anytime Cuss puts stuff out. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Yeah. Tim is, and like, again, going back to what Cyclone Drew said, 100%. Tim is the exact same person in real life as he is on, like, is not a bit whatsoever what he does for the show, whether it's like Judge Cussed or Cuss Corner or his takes on football. Like, that is who he is. It might be fucking weird, but that's who he is. And like like in terms of like stuff to produce, like Judge Cost is it's top tier. Watching him put on like his wig and stuff, which is in the background there, and like his robes and shit. Oh, it's fucking hilarious, man. That's what I said. 5 points. Stop here on a 3. That would be huge. Yeah, I was gonna say no way he pulls that over. Wow, big shot. Big shot. Who's that? Josh Hart? Jose Alvarado. Fuck me. Okay, fair enough, man. Champagne in the corner. Yeah, no doubt, man. Fuck, he is good, dude. I wish it was a fresh 12 minutes. No, yeah. It seems like you're an avid watcher of the show, so you probably already saw it, but I pulled the one that was funniest for me. Um, out of like the most recent judge cost. It's the one that like wasn't aired on anything before, so it was like it was new at the time, but no, it's not new, unfortunately. 3 years in the late '80s and early '90s, living in Maine. Closest I got to anything Canadian. Traveled through on a trip to my uncle's in Detroit. Yeah, it's I've actually only been to I went to California and went to Florida and like saw the sights there when I was younger, but haven't been in my adult years, but I'm trying to think of where I would go if it depends on what you want to see. Like if you're from a big city in the States, like I probably wouldn't go to Toronto because that's not I don't know, it's just like, oh, you would have that already. I would honestly, a lot of people, I was surprised when I moved to Toronto, a lot of people wanted to go to Newfoundland because of the scenery and there's like icebergs and there's fucking, I don't know, just big cliffs. Like you're by the ocean. It is really scenic. Um, but like obviously then you'd probably go to Banff or like BC or something like that too. But Canada's beautiful, obviously, but yeah, but if you're looking for the best time, I would probably go to Toronto, to be fair. Hmm. Yeah, honestly, haven't been. I'm in Florida now, Jacksonville, Duval, fucking Emerson. Oh, you and Emerson. Oh my god. Emerson just loves Duval. If you guys watch the Emerson episodes, he is fucking hilarious. The only reason he's not on this stream now is because he probably just asked me how long I thought Wemby's cock was. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. Probably pretty big. Oh, nice steal. Fox. That's huge. Oh, we go to the Montreal strip clubs. Fuck yeah! Just don't go with Jeff. Go with Kenny. That's who you want to go with. Go with Kenny. Guy's the man. He knows what he's doing there. I might be naive and I have no idea. Like I didn't know any of the rules, the unwritten rules. You slip the guy 20 bucks, you slip the manager 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 200 bucks. Fuck, man. Oh, nice pass. Fox, Hugh. Wow, man. Shit. That's a big shot again. Blocked by Wemby. Yeah, typical. Typical. I DM'd Emerson after that episode and we chatted for a bit. Yeah, dude. I tell you what, he followed me on Instagram as well. Really good dude. Yeah, really good dude. We just sent questionable memes back and forth, but really good guy. Really good guy. I hope he's on the show again at some point. I'm assuming he will be. Players Club is quite the same. Oh, yeah. Yeah, one would think all the NFL players have like the regulars at spots like a Lou Williams or James Harden type. You would think they just all stick around the same place. Kenny, yeah, Kenny's a good dude as well. Yeah, Kenny's a real good dude. Like being the new guy in like the circle of the Mayo Media Network, it was like a little bit tricky, but I think I met him twice now. Once when we went to the President's Cup in Montreal, and once when we went to Toronto for the live show. And like both times, real good guy. Same with Rob as well, and obviously anybody else I've mentioned. Jags part owners of Jeff Chargers. Is that true? Surely not. Yeah, I tell you what. That on the screen right now is bang on. Did he? What happened to him, man? Why did he leave the Spurs? I think he was cut and then he retired, right? Oh yeah, he was on my Raptors, to be fair. Didn't play a game, obviously, but I suppose it's probably some. Even if he was a bench guy, like a Udonis Haslam, I feel like he wouldn't have hated that. But yeah, unlucky. Best player to not win a ring? Question mark. Him or James Harden, I guess, and Charles Barkley, obviously. Ha! I don't know what your relationship is, but I would recommend the call. It's good. If they're waiting up for you, especially, is really good. Okay, I'm going to rock a piss, and it's 12 minutes and 18 seconds on this Judge Cust, and we will be back. We'll be back for the second half. 55-48 Spurs, so good game. Close game. Hopefully you guys stick around. 15 people watching. Again, like, subscribe to the video if you can. That'd be great. And we'll be back shortly.
Remember when you were trying to do the extra on the NFL draft show and then Jeff started talking over you? How did that feel?
Very frustrating.
Yeah. Now you know what it's like. My wife and I went for dinner with a friend, his girlfriend, and 2 adult children to a sushi restaurant for what I thought was going to be a short dinner. My wife and I each ordered a single plate dish around $20 each. Over the course of the next 3 hours, my friend and his guests ordered $500 worth of sushi and wine, none of which my wife or I consumed. At the end of the meal, the bill came, my friend said, let's just split it 6 ways. I got enraged and insisted we would pay for our plates only. And my friend made a big scene of itemizing the bill for 20 minutes. We paid our share and we left. Judge Cuss, am I an asshole for never speaking to this guy again?
Oh, so that's not the question I expected you to ask. Depends on the relationship you have with that person. Like if the roots are deep, like, well, this is awful.
How mad would you be?
I'd be very annoyed, but I'd get over it. I wouldn't like let it ruin a long-term friendship. I might not speak to that person for a few months, but I like wouldn't hold it against them forever. Like if, let's say it was like someone on our golf trip who did this to me. I'm going to speak to them for like 3 or 4 months, but like when the golf trip comes around, I chat with them, hang out. Like I wouldn't let it spoil my time. We'd get along. Like, so do you never speak with that person again? Boy, oh boy, that sounds, I was about to say you're completely in the right with everything you've done here so far. I completely agree with you. I'm going to recommend you don't like not talk to that person ever again. I think there's nothing wrong with taking a cooling period, but then like broach them in like 6, 8, 10 months. Say hi. Like, I don't think you need to ruin a friendship permanently over this. That's my advice.
What do we do about this, Chef? What happens with you when this happens?
I don't know how this could happen. There'd never be such a level of miscommunication where I'm like, think we're out for a quick bite and it's a 3. And the like, I would never be in a miscommunication where I think I'm going for a quick bite and these other people think we're going for like a fancy, expensive meal. Like I can't even. I'm trying to like figure out how we got here.
You didn't plan it.
So there's just such a huge miscommunication to begin with. And then you like wait for the bill to make your comment. Like you should have made your comment about what you're paying for as they're like ordering and reordering and like drinking the wine.
Yes.
Like you should have said, even like in a joking way, like just say like me and my, like we ate like $27 of sushi here. Like I'm not part of this, as he's like getting refills and
something like that. Yeah.
Having the plates refilled. That's when you should have probably in jest made a comment.
Yeah.
I don't know. Once the bill like, I don't like you. I don't like you. Like I just like to think I would know what I'm getting into. Like I would know if this person's going to ask me for some of the bill or if this is the type of guy who's like more aware of shit. So I'm just having a hard time like putting myself here. But again, to end a friendship over a 3-way split that's like $550 also seems like way too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
This is
like
also
we're talking about a 3-way split over $500.
Even if it's over $1,000.
It's a matter of principle too. Like
yes.
you saw me sitting here not eating and not drinking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like I don't get it from the other guy's perspective though.
No, I mean that person
Unless he was so drunk he didn't
that person
realize.
was obviously
I
just being
agree
extremely
too.
oblivious.
But that's where I said like the multi-level miscommunication.
Or it wasn't his idea; it was the kids and the wife's idea, and he sort of felt obligated to continue.
Imagine being at a 3-hour meal, Pat, with kids.
Well, they were adult kids.
Oh,
and like maybe you and he and his wife thought they were just going to have a quick bite. Or it wasn't clearly communicated, and you just thought I could see the miscommunication. I can see why it would go on longer.
maybe you and your wife were the last wheels to an already 2-couple dinner party. Who thought they were going out for a nice meal?
Maybe.
And
the point,
drinks.
The point is it's unfortunate. You did the right thing. I'm not inclined to encourage you to end the friendship over it.
All right. Well, we have two more cases, time pending here. I'm going to say there's one of them that I want to say for another one.
Okay.
It's pretty extensive. It'll be like this one. We had the wedding one lasted half an hour. In the first episode, there was one that lasted like 40 minutes. This one will last a long time. So we'll do that one next episode. We'll kick it off. Maybe case 2 in that one. James from California says, a new mindset I have encountered regarding birthdays is some of the mothers saying they should be the ones celebrated on a kid's birthday. For without them, the child wouldn't be there. I haven't asked if the same logic applies for the father and if they should be celebrated, but I can assume what the answer would be for that. For what it's worth, I don't agree with this mindset. Do you agree with the mindset that the mother deserves to be celebrated more than the child on the child's birthday?
Lady, it's called Mother's Day. You get to have a Mother's Day. You get your birthday, which is your day. Did you celebrate your mother on your birthday? I bet you didn't. And you get a Mother's Day where you are celebrated for and the father gets Father's Day. No, you don't. Your child's birthday is about your child. Can you really not give your child one day that isn't all about you and the solipsistic approach you take to things? Like it's all that child's birthday is about the child. It is not about you. You have Mother's Day. You have your own birthday. No, I feel like this is terrible. How dare you try to take the credit from them for their birthday? Well, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be bored. Yeah, okay. Well, then you know what? They should get to celebrate your Mother's Day. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be a mother. Like, doesn't that seem also crazy? Yes, it seems crazy. You're all crazy.
As a solipsistic person, I really enjoy the word drop.
Oh, okay. Well, but this is what this lady is.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoever this person is who thinks that their child's birthday should be about them because they gave birth.
Jeff, had you heard of this before? Because I had not.
I've 1000% heard of this. I'm trying to remember where, but I don't know. I've definitely heard this. I don't think it was from my wife because she loves celebrating our kids on their birthday.
Like any normal parent does.
I swear I've definitely heard Jewish mothers say something like this. Me, it's about me, my vaginal cavity.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't know. I mean, my mom would like to remind me how cold it was, that it was a storm, that the doctors wanted to get home for Christmas, that my grandfather's car got towed and my grandmother drove him nuts and da-da-da-da-da. But I mean, she makes it about her in other ways on my birthday. But yeah, no, I've heard this before for
this
sure.
Is a terrible, terrible trend.
Yeah, they get it. I mean, yeah, whatever.
The cult of me is certainly at play here.
That's surprised same people would have a destination wedding.
All right, last one. Dear Judge Cust, this comes from Joe in Indiana.
Hello, Joe.
I recently went to the movies with my girlfriend at one of the movie theaters with the recliner chairs.
Sure.
When we get to our seats at the movies, there ended up being what I assumed to be a couple next to us. The theater itself was probably only around 50% full in total, maybe a bit higher. The seating went me, a woman to my left, and what I assume was her significant other to her left. The woman next to me fell asleep for large parts of the movies and started snoring.
Oh, dear.
It wasn't so loud that you consistently heard it over the action scenes, but it was noticeable enough during the quieter scenes. To me, there seemed to be a couple of options. 1, stay put in the seats, and we choose to deal with it. 2, wake her up. 3, move seats. Would I have been in the right to wake her up since I could hear her snore even though she paid for her seat just like the rest of us? P.S. The woman woke up close to the climax of the movie, in which she started loudly munching on popcorn, making me realize why it's best for people to finish snacks early in the movie. This also made me realize that I should have just moved at some point during the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I would have recommended.
He sat there the whole goddamn time, stewing. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, Jim.
No. Look, my position is that you just get up and move seats. Just move. If it's becoming so overwhelmingly bad, go tell the usher. Let them deal with it. That's their job. Their job
Usher
is to
would
deal.
tell you to move.
Yeah,
You're right.
In a 50% empty theater.
That's whose job it is to intervene with another patron at the theater. It's not your job to say, "Hey, lady, could you wake up and stop snoring?" You can't do, or say to the guy, whatever. No, you can't do that. You move
How are
seats.
you right beside each other in a 50% filled theater to begin
Maybe
with?
they all want the rail.
I mean, if someone's sitting close to the rail and I'm there for the rail, like I'm sitting next to that guy, I really don't care. My feet are going up for the entire movie. However,
I took my kids to Mario. We got the seats on the screen. I prepaid for them. By the time we were there, it was like 80% empty theater. I didn't like the situation, the surroundings for where I picked seats. We just sat. I just, girls, we're going to sit right here.
Yes.
They didn't know where I picked to begin with.
sure,
That's all. Like little critical thinking. The fact this guy sat there thinking about this,
That's wild.
Like you move, like your first thought move. Okay, maybe I'll stay. The second time you think you should move, you should move.
Yes.
This guy probably thought he should have moved like 37 times. You just move on their second thought of moving.
And he's right about the snacks too. Those need to be eaten early, not
Agreed.
late. Essentially, you don't have to be the Cookie Monster with them, but you eat them quickly. Eat it while it's hot. Drink it while it's cold.
The only thing I could think of, because he mentioned they were recliner seats, that maybe there were only so many recliner seats. Like, would you move out of your recliner seat that you paid for?
If
there was no other recliners available, you can move to a different seat, but maybe not the comfy seat that you paid for.
I wouldn't even. I'd wake her up without her even knowing it was me who woke her
This.
up.
Boom.
Yeah, like there's a way to do it.
make sure that as soon as a funny joke lands, go ha 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 ha.
Yeah, or something, or like pretend you dropped your something out of your pocket. You just had to like,
or you need to get up to go out to use the washroom.
Well, I'm never going to the washroom during a movie.
No, but you say excuse me so you can slide through.
Sure, like if that's your move, but at that point you just move. Like you've already stood up.
I agree. You should just move here. I know, even if the seats aren't the seats you wanted. If it's really, like I said, if it's really a huge deal, go speak to the usher.
No, because even though he's like, it's an action movie, and like for the most part, I couldn't hear it. I am so fragile that like I can never. Once I hear it, I can't not hear it. And there's no way I'm going to fight this game of should I move, shouldn't I move? So I honestly, this is just this writer, supporting the show, but you just like, what an epic miscalc when he wrote that he was still sitting there as she was chomping.
Old chompas.
Like a mule eating an apple.
Well, that will do it on this episode of Judge Cust. If you have a case that you would like to hear before the Judge Cust and the appeals court of Mayo and Feinberg, send it in at mayomediainc@gmail.com. You can hit the description and get the direct email address if you like to copy and paste it or send it from your phone, whatever it might be. Thanks for doing this, guys. It was fun.
It was.
Yeah, there we go. Don't want to mute ourselves again. Sounds awful. Allen Iverson. Don't know where that came from. See the Allen Iverson of strip clubs, maybe? That'd be something. Looks like perfect timing. Looks like we're coming back here again. Shit, I did not make an underdog parlay, though. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm an okay sports bettor. I'm an awful underdog player, though. I fucking suck at it, man. It's really frustrating. Wemby higher than 22.5. He has 9. I guess we'll go. Jesus, I want to go lower on the Wemby numbers. Still 9 viewers. There's no Sunday Night Live, but hey, you know what? For the first time, we'll take that. We'll go Brunson higher. Wemby. We'll go Champagne higher. If he hits 2 threes, he hits that. Oh, 2 threes in a bit. Off night for Castle. We'll go lower. Who's going to step up for the Knicks? Not Cat. Yes, Bridges. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm late. Cat foul. Yeah, no doubt. Take better care of the basketball. Yeah, for sure. All right. If anybody in the chat wants to hang out, we appreciate you, Brent. We appreciate you, Drew. And Eggo waffles as well. Heart, no dice. Wemby to Fox, kick ahead. Castle into. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm shocked Wemby doesn't do that more. He could take one step, a gather step from the 3-point line, and he could be in. I'm surprised he doesn't do that more. I guess it's harder than it looks, to be fair. Wemby again. Fucking hell. Doesn't count, but still impressive. Come on, underdog. Come on. Load for me, please. Projections are inactive. Fucking hell. All right, we're going to... If it'll let me do it. Come on. God, that's frustrating. Again, if you're here, if you're watching in post, please like and subscribe. You might help a young producer earn extra work on the channel. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? I'm trying to get Underdog to let me place. Not as high roller as Pat, but I do enjoy it. Just a $5 on higher Brunson, higher Mikal Bridges. Surely somebody's got to pull it together here for the Knicks. Tell you what, Towns. I feel like somebody's got to be in foul trouble for the Knicks or for the Spurs. Somebody. Yeah, Hart has 3. Yeah, a lot of people have 2. Fox, Castle, Bridges, Shamit, Towns all have 2. Josh Hart's only with 3, so something to watch for anyway. They're doing a really good job on Brunson when he drives in the paint. Really good job of staying in front of him. So Wemby rebound. To Fox, to Castle, Champagne. Nah, fuck, that was ambitious, brother. Jesus, man. Whenever Wemby falls, I just get really nervous. Brunson drives on Castle. Oh, nothing. Okay. Castle's doing a really good job. Really good job. Like I said in the first half, like something that shouldn't be affected is your defense if you're young like they are. Wow, it's a really good finish too. I'm at 928 right now. It almost looked like a travel, to be fair. Finish though. Ooh. Don't know about that. I only played high school basketball, but man, that's like doing what Castle just did is so unbelievably difficult. Wow, great pass. Who the hell was that? Surely it was Brunson. Man, what a feed. Fox was in Wemby. Oh, unlucky. Cat's like a solid defender, but I'm really surprised Wemby's not attacking him a little bit more. Yeah, they are doubling him as soon as he gets to the paint, though. Surprised he didn't finish that. Two of 9, really? Doesn't seem like he's been playing that bad. I guess he has, though. Fuck, are all those threes? No, 1 of 3. Wow, man. 2, yeah. Shit. 1 of 6 from 2. That's fucking hell, man. It's unbelievable. Surely, OG. Oh my God, nothing again. Wow. Wemby out to Castle. No dice. Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like there hasn't been a shot made this quarter. Yeah, 1 for 7 for the Knicks, 1 for 4 for the Spurs. Are you the mythical Jazz? Yeah, sorry, guys. Ignored the chat there for a bit. Didn't do what it normally does. Tim, who's not going to win the Memorial this weekend. Christ. Yeah, Brent, the Judge Cost intro has got to be, that's some of the best work that's been on the Mayo Media Network, honestly. It's really catchy. Should have included in that clip that we just saw, though, to be fair. It's on me. Did you get a piece of that? No, I don't think so. Are you the mythical Jared? Yes, I am the mythical Jared. I was telling somebody earlier, one of my buddies, that they were like, have they ever seen you on camera? And I was like, no, they haven't. Only my ass when I deliver food to Tim on Sunday Night Live. That's about it. Cut to the 2 shot and walk out and deliver Tim food, but that is it. Nothing but air, yeah. Skeens doesn't go 5 again. Is that so? Jesus, yeah. 7 hits through 4 and 2/3 deal. Two quick ones on Cat. No, Cat surely doesn't. Cat doesn't have 5 now, does he? No. No, okay, I was going to say. Wemby coming out. If you're the Knicks now, this is where you really need to take advantage. Same thing that happened to OKC. Fucking hell. So whenever you drive to the paint, you're just like so deterred. You know how long he is. Pause. Yeah, shit. If they take a 13-point lead into the fourth quarter, is that a choke? I wonder. Is that a choke? Not sure. Maybe next stream we'll do a Jeff Feinberg special. If you know, you know. Gotta support Team MMN. Yes, agreed. Agreed. Even if this gets 40 views, it's better than nothing. I really hope it doesn't start slipping away, though, because that would just... Like, the first few games of the Spurs OKC series were, like, competitive at least, but, like, after, I think it was after game 2, maybe, all of them were just, they were just flip-flopped. Like, midway through the fourth quarter, there was, like, nothing really going on, so, in terms of, like, competitiveness. Game 7 was really good, though. Really hope that Tim doesn't say something silly when we do the World Cup show on Thursday. I think he's going to say, like, Canada is going to make the semifinals or something. Oh, God, it's going to be so frustrating. Also curious who the guest is going to be. I hope it's Morency is always a good guest for this kind of stuff as well. He only brings him on like for the Olympics and whatnot, but I feel like he knows a bit about soccer as well. So they're down 13, and Wemby is man. Spurs up 13, sorry, and Wemby is having an awful night. Now Champagne's 4 for 8, 5 for 8 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3, so hasn't taken a 2-point shot yet. But Fox is having an off night. Wemby is having an off night. And they're still up 13, which is... Cyclone Drew, I hope it wasn't you, man, who put Knicks in the chat. Early days. Fuck, I hope it wasn't you, man. Yeah, plus 170. Knicks it was. Not great. Not great. Oh, underdog again. That's unbelievable. No, Wemby, don't be hurt, man. Seriously. Bridges at the line. 7 minutes to go in the third. Missed that. Still up 13 of the Spurs. Canada get out of the group is expectation, and winning a knockout is a success. Yeah. Injured Aaron, I think. Yeah. Out of the group, I mean, fuck. With the expanded tournament, you would think that is a conclusion at this point, you would think. Winning a knockout game would be, depending on the draw, obviously, would be huge just for like Canadian soccer. I'm not sure that's ever happened. I'm not sure we've ever won a knockout game. I would assume no. I find it really frustrating that a lot of the US commentary that I see on it is like, could be semifinals, could be, worst case quarters, but could be semis. I'm like, fuck, I really don't think so. Yeah, I have them. I have them for the series. Yeah, I know. And you know what, Drew, I put some money on them on your behalf, and it's weird though. Like with the NBA, especially, it seems like whoever's won the last game is like, you're like, oh, how could they ever lose again? But I don't know. I don't really know what's gone wrong for the Knicks. If I'm being honest, it just seems like they're taking like really, really tough shot, like tough shot after tough shot. It seems like the Spurs defending really well, especially the young guys. And Fox actually too, to be fair. Like Wemby's a given, but like Castle and Vassell, like, if they can do this throughout the series, fuck me, it's gonna be tough to beat them. Yeah, easy. I feel like surely Brunson's got to take over at some point. Oh, it's a nice pass. Cat again. Shit, really well done. USA brought no midfielders, a bunch of useless wash strikers masquerading. Yeah. I mean, Christ, other than I hate USA lineup and yeah, I'm not a huge Potch guy either, for being honest. Yeah, he seems to be too soft. But I mean, I don't know which I'd rather worse is like, I don't know a lot about USA soccer. I know the best players, obviously, but like I looked at the England lineup and like they didn't take Christ, or they didn't take Cole Palmer, they didn't take Phil Foden. You're like, oh my god, man. That seems like a mistake. But other than Pulisic, I don't really know who, and Dest, I guess, or Dest, I think it is. Fuck, man, I don't know. That's one of those you're kind of like, you hope you're like Japan in that you just like come together at the right time because you've been playing together in these like lower tier leagues that you can like come up with something. But they're I mean, obviously they'll make it out of the group. They're in like one of the weakest groups out there, but yeah, fuck. Like after the group stage, I don't see it. I really don't. Apparently their goalkeeping is really bad as well, which I didn't think. 50 years away from making a World Cup semifinal. Yeah. Fuck, I hope not. Like, I would like to see them do well, but 75 years, yeah. Honestly, man. Honestly. It's like, I don't know. Trying to think of like something to compare it to in terms of like cross sports, but like, man, like, are they the Ukraine of the NA, like of hockey? Like how far behind they actually are, like, and not just the States, but like everybody who's not already a top tier team. Like, man, it's bleak. Same with Canada, obviously. Canada's fucking shit as well. But yeah, I don't see it as very likely that either of the, maybe Mexico, I guess, maybe Mexico, but I would say most of the host nations are out in the not like the first knockout round. I would say most of them are gone, depending on the matchup, but still. I'm shocked Wemby is having as bad a game as he is. 2 for 10 is not great. Harper 5 for 8. Castle 5 for 12. Fox 2 for 9 as well. Holy shit, man. Whoops. Even less optimistic now. Yeah, I would say. If nobody else tuned in, I would hope Brent and Drew, I would hope you guys would tune in for a World Cup watch along. I'm assuming because most of Pat's audience is from the States, then at least the American games would do okay as watch alongs. And then you could have the score bug in the bottom as well, which I like. There you go. Drew, you might have just sealed the deal, brother. You might have. And you said you're a Spurs fan. Unlucky this year, buddy. Unlucky. I'm a Man U fan, and all my buddies are Man U fans. So they were all rooting for Spurs to get relegated. I thought that would be a bit harsh, if I'm being honest. I hoped Arsenal wouldn't win the league, but I was hoping Spurs wouldn't get relegated. Seems rude. It's going to be all chalk. Argentina, Brazil, France, Spain. Yeah, 100%. Brazil, France, Spain. Other than that, who? Ooh. Argentina, Brazil, France, Spain. Oh, I don't know if Germany's that good anymore, to be fair. Because you got like Germany, Belgium, and then after that, but I'd be shocked if it wasn't one. Maybe not Argentina. Yeah, France and Spain, I guess. Like, I'd be blown away if one or not both of them were in the final. Blown away. They seem like by far the two best teams. Actually, you know what? Portugal, to be fair. Portugal is a shout. Wemby, Champagne. Nice pass. Wow, hell of a finish. Holy shit. At 4:32 right now. Brunson just taking it up. A national power by the year 2000, eh? Fuck me, I don't know. When was the last time they made the knockout round? Was it, I want to say it was South Africa, maybe 2010? I feel like I was in Florida at the time, and it was a really big deal when the States made the knockout round. Wow. Fuck, what a three, man. Sham it. Tell you what, this is going to be a close game now. Toffee when it comes to EPL. I just put the Everton matchup with 9+ minutes of extra time in the second half. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice rebound. Like, that's where Wemby, you would think, has to, like, really be in there. And I don't know. Yeah, no shot. I'm shocked Fox is struggling as much as he is, actually. This is yeah, you're right, Brent. This is turned into a bit of a game here now. If this goes back and forth the rest of the way, it could be in for a really good finish, too. Sham it again, trying to drive in. No luck. South Africa, we beat Algeria in the knockouts. Yeah, fair enough. Cat and one. Okay. All right. Were Algeria good at that point? I feel like no. Could be wrong, but I feel like no. Where is Wemby on the fucking floor? Why is he not there? 7 for 13. It's actually not a bad. It's not a bad stat line, to be fair. I'd like to see him get to the line a bit more, I guess, but yeah. Okay. Fox, nice drive. Tough finish, to be fair. Who would have thought Landry Shamet playing big minutes in the final? Oh my God. Oh, that's ambitious. That was an ambitious shot. Oh, well done. Keep hold of that. Nice pass. Nice pass. Nice pass. Wemby. Oh, wow. I'm shocked he didn't pull that. Eesh. Very surprised when we didn't pull that. Shit, man. Oh, don't know about that. Well, I guess. I don't know how strong Wemby is, but like that looked like Caruso's thing, like where he kind of drove into him and he just fell. I don't know. Wow. Fucking hell, Brunson. Tell you what. Oh, shit. Deuce McBride. Fuck me. Nice block. I feel like he's really short, too. He's just so shifty, man. He's just so shifty. Pull up from anywhere, really, can't he? Wow. That's really well done. Drew and Brent, man, if you guys are here for the long haul and we get something magical here in the fourth quarter, oh, wouldn't that be fun? Brunson driving past Harrison Barnes. Nice bet. Easy game. Fallon Brunson? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Oh, Shaman took one. Holy shit. What time you at? One. Well, fuck. That's on me. Brunson just shot his first, to be fair. Yeah, the cat 3 was ambitious. Yeah, you're right. Oh, shit. Wemby's got a bit of a mean streak in him. Hoping for a bit of reverse curse. I don't know if I have cussed vibes. I root for the Leafs, the Raptors, Man U, and I've only started to root for Man U in the last 5 years, and they've been fucking shit for 5 years. The only 5 years they've been this bad since I started rooting for them. So, yeah, maybe. Obviously, the Leafs suck. Big rebound there. No dice on Fox. 10, yeah, obviously 107. That just went out of bounds. Watch it from Mexico while you're up in Canada. Shit. Top and bottom is crazy. Christ, should have streamed for the Stanley Cup Final game 1 too. No promises that any game in the series is going to be as good as that one, though. That was really good. Mitchell Robinson, big rebound. Harrison Barnes on Brunson. Hey, that is it. Wow. Tell you what, whatever works. Shit. Well done. Yeah. I actually did watch the Europa League final between Spurs and Man U. I did. I took my girlfriend and her friend. Wow. Fucking hell. Oh, shit. Like, that is unbelievable, man. That's unreal. Man. This is what it's like watching, like, what it must have been like watching Wilt. Like, you've just never seen. Oh, that's greasy. Deuce McBride. Gross. It's like must have been watching Wilt. It's insane. Just never seen anything like it. Wemby. Yeah, no dice. Fair enough. The Taco Bell comment. Looks like all the Spurs fans are playing hooky from their Taco Bell shifts. I'm surprised there's not more Knicks fans there. Like, there is a few, obviously, but I guess middle of the country is different than being in Philadelphia. But still, good for Spurs fans showing out. Yeah, the side banks. That's gross, man. But it's like he looks like Giannis, but like more long, like a little bit less athletic, but more long. And I'd rather be long. Like, pause again. To be fair, yeah, the Europa League final. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful to watch. If I'm being honest, it was awful to watch. And I took my. I never normally do this because I'm the type of guy who likes to watch his own team, like from the comfort of his own home. And I took my girlfriend and her friend to a bar in Halifax to watch the game, just as like an afternoon out kind of thing. And like they obviously didn't care, which wasn't not the end of the world, but they started playing quarters on the bar, which is, if you haven't played quarters, is literally just you bounce a quarter off a table into a cup. All well and good if you're in the privacy of your own home. But man, listening to the quarters bounce off the table when you're trying to like lock in on a game that you really care about. Oh man, I have a lot of patience, but man, yeah, it was not good. I gave my girlfriend one look and she was like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe we should probably not do this anymore." It's like, yeah, not trying to be rude, but yes, I agree. Bank shot from the corner. Yeah, if that's true and there is oil money, well, yeah, there you go. I'm assuming if the Raptors ever played the Knicks, it would be the same thing. They just fill the Air Canada Center. What we do for love, yeah, fucking right, man. Yeah, seriously. She tried to console me for the Leafs as well. She was like, hand on the like patting my back, saying like it's okay or whatever when they lost to, I don't know, it was Montreal or something. And I was like, just there's nothing you can say at this moment in time that will make me feel better. Unfortunately, love you so much and appreciate the appreciate the concern, but it's just not. I don't know. When your team loses in a big spot, it's just nothing that can be said by anybody. For me, anyway. For me, there's nothing that can be said. I don't like being that guy, but it just is what it is. Okay, the usual suspects for the Knicks: Cat, 18. Brunson, 17. Brunson far less efficient, but regardless. Everybody for the Knicks is shooting all right, actually, except Brunson and Josh Hart. Like, if Josh Hart could start pulling up from 3 like that, that would be unreal. Do Mavericks fans and Spurs fans, like, if the Mavs and the Spurs were to meet, this is for Brent, I'm assuming. If the Mavs and Spurs were to meet in, like, the conference finals, who would, infiltrate who in that sense? Yeah, actions over words. Yeah, fucking right. That's the dream. I get like fucking hell. My dick gets hard when that happens. It's unbelievable. If I'm like watching a game that I really care about, and like, not that I'm that guy, but like my girlfriend keeps to herself, but then she like just randomly brings me a beer. I'm like, oh my god, have it made, really? I have a very superstitious close friend who's a Knicks fan. Do I text him at any point in this game, anything encouraging, or do I treat it like a no hitter and don't say shit? Oh man, that's a tough call. I feel like if you're gonna text him, if you feel like texting him at all, now is the time, because if they're up by 10 and then they lose, then it's on you. Or if they're down by, well, yeah, I guess they're down by 10 and they come back. Well, you reap the benefits. But if you were going to text them, now is the time. But I personally, I wouldn't say anything. It's bit me in the ass too many times. Yeah, if you yeah. Yeah, if you're in the troll mood, to be fair, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it also depends on if he will take it as a slight and if he will blame you if they lose. That's a big one as well. 90% of my friends do that, which is why I would never text them if their team is in a big game. I text them at halftime and at the end of the game, like halftime when it means nothing. Wow, nice finish, OG. Nice pass. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to hit that. Rebound cat. Remember when Harrison Barnes was just unbelievable? Was just the man with Golden State. Alvarado's still in the game, eh? I guess Mike Brown has like deep in the bench a little bit, to be fair. OG wanted a foul, no call. Castle the other way. Vassell. Oh my god, how the fuck has he got that? Oh my god, man, that's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Big drive, OG, corner 3. Yeah, never a doubt. Fuming when the Raptors got rid of him. Fuming. Traded him and then traded for... Didn't let him go for injury. Can't remember now, but they did something silly. And then they traded for Jakob Hurtle and gave up a first-round pick. And Jakob Hurtle fucking sucks, man. OG again? No, surely you're not going to pull that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's a mental shot to take. Wow. Yeah, wow. Tell you what, fuck, this turned into a game. Yeah, Ananobi, man, stones to pull that in the corner. Holy shit. Yeah, yeah. No call. Shit. Look, he might get grabbed onto. No way. Nah, no dice. Doing a really good job of boxing Wimby out, actually, I've noticed. Oh my god, it's a warm-up 3. Should be hitting that. No, look for the contact, no call. Other way again. Vassell, wow. Heat check, yeah, seriously. It was a fucking heat check. Agreed. Dallas is and feels superior to both Houston and San Antonio. Both Dallas and San Antonio hate people from Houston, yeah. Equally more than each other. These people are delusional. Oh, fuck, all right, fair enough. I'm assuming that goes for Texans fans as well, does it? Always be closing. No further context. Two things to what Brent said. Fuck you. And he ain't wrong. Yeah, no more whistles. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Which I don't hate. I don't hate. When I was in broadcasting school, one of the biggest arguments I got in with my classmates was if the first period of game 1 of the regular season should be, or the first quarter, whatever, should be officiated the same as game 7 in overtime. And I said, absolutely not. And they all, I was a man on an island and I couldn't believe it. Like, because the game will just change so much if you call everything the exact same the whole way through. So I don't know. I think it should be like you should be seeing bone for there to be a foul called, or for a penalty to be called, sorry, in the NHL. And like it should be pretty blatant for the NBA too. Well, again, guys, if you've been here this long, like and subscribe if you can. That'd be great. Would go a long way for me doing this again. And appreciate it. Looks like, you know what? It might be like a 4 or 5 man show here, but I'm here for it, honestly. I am. If Pat lets me do this again for the next game, I will be doing it. Especially now that I live here and it's so late in the day. Like none of my buddies are up watching this, so it's just nice to like watch it with people who like give a shred of a shit about the game that's going on. Refs letting the boys play. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Again, not upset about it. I'd rather be called like I'd rather less fouls be called, more, aggression be allowed than the other way around. Like having the last couple minutes be decided by like a couple of cheap fouls, like that sounds awful. Cheers, lads. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers, boys. Appreciate that. Bring friends along. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, you know what? It's not my number one sport either, but it is like the finals, especially. Like once the playoffs come around, like I'm sure it's the same with everybody. Like I start to care, obviously, way more. Like the regular season, like at the end of the day, there was really only what 6 teams that could have won it this year, maybe. And like that's probably a stretch, honestly. All right, here we go. Tie game, 7.5 left. Wow. Shit, man. I'm not sure I watch enough Knicks basketball to know how good Brunson is, but man, every time I watch, like, just the shots he hit, he's like a smaller SGA, and just like the tough shots that he's able to make. It's they're different shots, but they're equally as tough. It's really impressive. Out of bounds. No, sir. 2 Robinson rebounds make really happy. All right. Root for that now. Yeah, it's a massive foul, to be fair. Bronson on the foul? Surely. Yeah. I can count him on the hand. Ooh. Why would Brunson be yipping? He called the foul. Oh, there's 2 fouls. Little Mitch Robinson offensive rebound. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, yeah, I guess Adam Silver's going to be at all these games, isn't he? Kind of looks like he doesn't know where he is in that shot. Looks like he's just clapping because he thinks that's what he should do. Yep, never a doubt on those. Wow. Oh my God, what an awful decision. Wow, fuck, man, Brunson, fair enough. Fair enough. Shit. Yeah, timeout. Yeah, fair, man. What were they up after? Fuck, man. What were they up after 3? Yeah, tied after 3. Fair enough. You would think Brunson is going to try and take over for the Knicks. And man, I know the Spurs play this open brand of basketball, but if there's 7 more, if there's 10 more shots left in this game, I want Wemby taking 7 of them. Honestly, I want to, like, unless there's a wide open kick out, like I really want him to be the guy. If he goes 0 for 7, I'll live with that. But if Champagne is taking contested corner threes, like, I don't know, man. Fox going 3 for 12. I didn't see that either. Very surprised. Who is number 11? On the Knicks, obviously. Okay, fair enough. I was thinking for the Spurs. Like, ah. Watch the rest in bed. Yeah, fuck, dude. I wish. It is 10 minutes to midnight here. We are winding down, there's no doubt. But if this game ended up being like OKC Spurs round 1, then I'd be all right with that as well. Actually, Pat did invite me to golf tomorrow morning, so it's going to be an early rise for me as well. If we do game 2, I'll be sure to bring if we do game 2, I'll be sure to bring Tim's projection, what he thinks of the series, and who he thinks is going to maybe finals MVP as well, if I see him tomorrow morning. And his World Cup picks as well. We'll chat about that. Yeah, Shamit made threes. Yeah. It's one of those, like, does he keep it up, though? Like, you know, a raw. Hey, you know what? To be fair, you know what I would look at is Shamit made threes in their first game in Madison Square Garden is what I'd be looking at. Because you're right, he looks unreal today. And usually role players are worse on the road. So I would be hammering the over, whatever it is, in his first game back at MSG. That's what I'd be doing. What the fuck is going on? Oh, shit, a streaker. Wow, not often you see that in the NBA. Holy shit. Wemby's having a little smile as well. Not a streaker per se, but fuck, I don't know what you call it. You better not curse my MVP. 22-1, offer me 2-1. Who's your MVP? Brent? Who is your MVP? It's obviously not Wemby or Brunson. One would think it is Castle, maybe? Selfie kid. Surely Towns wasn't 22-1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wemby liked it, actually. Oh, what? I think they're not doing a jump ball, are they? Wow. Went on Cat. Wow, I can't believe Cat was 22-1. Wow, I thought it'd be less than that. Yeah, ball don't lie. Oh, I don't know about that shot. I don't know. Wow, man, Brunson. Holy shit, man. That is impressive. That is impressive. Yeah, in the NFL, they like specifically don't show that to like deter people from doing it. And I'm really surprised that they did it, that they showed it just now, actually. Travel? Yeah, Christ. Oh, Wemby. Come on, man. Long, yeah. Sisters Hammer Network tip. Oh, yeah. Jay. Is that the guy I'm thinking of? Jay. I think we had him on the show since I've been here anyway. I think Jay from the Hammer. Oh, that would have been a huge shot. Up 10 with 6 to go. Fox, are you nuts, man? What are you doing? That's unbelievable. No way. Surely, I was going to say. All right, Spurs. Fuck, got to score eventually, yeah? Got to score eventually. No way. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. That's a hell of a shot. That's unbelievable that he can just pull up from 3. Like, oh, my days. Fuck, like, what are you going to do? Pinky thing from Robinson was bullshit. Yeah, I mean, surely. Yeah. I don't know if it's bullshit, but I'm not sure how much it's like, I don't know. People like egging on how much it's going to really affect. Apparently, it was like this right there, whatever that is, that part of your like knuckle almost. That's what Brian Windhorst was saying anyway. And I don't know if he's got a soft or hard cast on it. Like, I can't see how I get it, like grips the ball or whatever, but like, it's not like he's a shooter. So defensively and like touch shots, like I'm sure it doesn't affect him that much. Yeah, Wemby. Yeah, that's like I was watching it with my girlfriend in the house when he pulled up from 3. I think it was to tie the game, either in the fourth quarter or overtime against Oklahoma City, and I was like, "That like you're never, no, you're never going to see that again." But fuck, I don't know if you're going to. Honestly, I really don't. And just the stones to do that with that much time on the clock, like man, he wants it. Something tells me WNBA regular season will not do as well as the NBA Finals, but maybe we'll do it. We'll see if Caitlin Clark's in there. It's almost to that point where you're counting possessions now. Almost. Like in football. It's really good defense. Yeah, really good defense. Surely. Second effort? No. Yeah. Corner 3. Oh. Foul? Oh, wow. Got away with that. Got away with that. Come on, you fucking Spurs. Let's go. Come on. I detest all things Hawkeyes. Big Angel Reese guy is Cyclone Drew. Noted Angel Reese fan. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. Again, wouldn't hate it if the Knicks won. Wouldn't hate it. I'd be happy for the fan base. They're like the Leafs fan base. Starved. Passionate and starved. Me bound bang. Yeah, fucking right. Tough shot. No dice. Wow. All right. No way. Oh, I thought he was going to pull up again. Surely, yeah, go at him. Wow. And one? Oh, shit, man. Shit. This guy's good. Holy fuck. Yeah, no doubt. Finish. All of a sudden, Wemby has 23, too. 2 for 8. I don't like him taking 8 threes. It's a tough finish. Yeah, I don't like the me bound thing. Like as in like that I don't know. Like that clip that goes around this is like you're doing exactly like what LeBron's doing. And they're like doing this. Really cringy. Towns, skip pass, OG, Brunson, sizes up Champagny, drives in, pull up, jumper, no dice. Okay, Wemby, rebound, 3 minutes left, 1 point game, Knicks. Wemby drives, tough shot, no good. Defensive rebound, Josh Hart. Tell you what, that's why I keep him around. No way, sham it. Oh, no. Oh my. How they got that is beyond me. All right, Fox. Wow, Brunson again. I wouldn't call that an easy shot, but fuck, one you'd expect him to make, I think. Kick out pass. 3, no good. Rebound, Champagny, Wemby. Holy shit, if he had got that. Oh, man. At least you like him from the stripe, I guess. Oh, yeah, he gets shoved in the back, yeah. I feel like they still haven't even figured that out yet. The fact that he's so much taller and so much longer, I feel like they could throw more lob passes to him. Don't forget, guys, please, again, like, subscribe if you could. That'd be lovely. Chat's been super active. Drew, Brent, Rick, appreciate you guys. Very, very active, which goes a long way for like the algorithm, for like doing this kind of watch along stuff. So super generous. Appreciate that. And after this, Drew says he's going to bed, but if you guys haven't checked out Jason Timp's stuff on the volume, Hoops Tonight, he's doing really good stuff too. That's where I get all my oh wow, OG missed. Offensive rebound. Brunson. Oh shit. That's huge, man. Guys got stones. Yeah, Jason Timp does really good like breakdowns of matchups and good breakdowns of the game and stuff. Wemby, big shot. No way, Fox. He's oh. Why he's taking shots, I don't know. Ah, man. Is there somebody else you could put in for him, honestly? Guy's brutal. Tonight he's brutal. On the floor, surely. Shoot 2. Wow. Shit, man. Yeah, what a game is right. What a game is right. Great game for the... Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. If this is like a 20-point blowout, probably would have already called it by now, but I'm really happy it's a good game. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt he hits those. So it's Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Cat. And who's the last? Oh, OG. Yeah, never a doubt. Yeah, now it's really time. Yeah. All right. Let's go, Drew. Let's go Knicks. Come on. I'm still rooting for the Spurs, but again, like if Champagne hits 2 corner 3. Oh, Wemby. Ah, shocking. Oh, it'd be a huge shot. Oh my God. How has he hit that? Holy shit. How has he hit that? Oh my God. No way. Fair enough. Yeah. It's probably game. That is probably game. 6 points, less 30 left. Said let's go Knicks just because Drew. He's been rooting for the Knicks, so I don't hate it for him. Bit of money on him. Yeah, Brunson. Yeah, it's really well done. Mayo does not care about, well, I don't know. He doesn't care. He follows it enough to, keep in touch, but he doesn't care. And I don't think any of the rest of the guys care about it either. Like, if the Raptors were in the finals, I'm sure Jeff would go for a look. And maybe Tim, maybe, but you know what? I've been here two years and I haven't heard Tim talk about basketball once, so I'm not sure. That's a huge shot from Brunson. I wonder how many points he has now. OG, yeah, calm as you like. Fuck me, Fox. Whenever you're ready, man. Oh, Fox, you're awful, dude. That's bad. That's really poor. Brunson with 30. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder what his second half numbers are because his first half numbers were awful. Yeah. The Brunson highlight back of the fourth quarter probably goes really hard. Stanley Cup live Watchalong. Yeah. 30 spot for Jalen. Yeah. Cheers, Kevin, brother. Cheers. Yeah, work gig's pretty fun. Not gonna lie to anybody. Work gig's pretty fun. This seems like an added bonus, though, if he would let me do this more consistent. Not that he hasn't. This is the first time I've asked, but if he could let me do this, that'd be a fun time too. But yeah, cheers. This game's probably over. Wouldn't be surprised if you were heading to bed, honestly. But yeah, Stanley Cup fun, man. If I don't know, I think it would do okay, I guess. I think if it was more prominent teams, that would be way better. But I love watching playoff hockey. Playoff hockey is unreal. And that game last night was spectacular too. $14 boards, 6 assists, 4 blocks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, are they saying that went off? No, surely. Oh, I tell you what, it is close. Under 9 push. Got the A's money line. Man, classic. Last 40 seconds of a basketball game is awful. It's awful television. They should really think about doing something about it. At least with hockey, like that game last night is really good. But imagine if the last 2 minutes of that game was just constant. It was 20 minutes of real time for 2.5 minutes of actual game time. It's awful television, man. F&A, Brent. A's versus betting on A's versus Cubs, eh? Not betting on Tempo Liberty? Mercury Storm? Been fun. Good start. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for hanging along. Keep me engaged. And especially stuff like this, World Cup would be really fun. Standalone, big time NFL games would be really fun. But finals, playoff anything, man. This, that's a laugh. I am a DJ WNBA only when I get bonus. Yeah, fair enough. How are the tempo? Did they're supposed? I mean, I guess if I were to have a WNBA team, they would be the team. But something tells me, I tell you what, third in the East. Those tempo, never a doubt. Spy tempo, get after it. All right, this to make it double digits. Yeah, no doubt. I'm really surprised the Spurs kind of gagged this away. Champagne for 3. No, sir. That's it. They'll dribble it out. I hope they don't dunk it here. That would be, yeah. Yeah. Game 1 in the books. Knicks 105, Spurs 95. Wow. That's a pretty big win on the road for the Knicks. 29-19 in the fourth quarter, which is obviously a difference of 10 points, which is exactly what they won by. So, wow, man. Wow. Big fourth quarter for the Knicks. Big fourth quarter for Brunson. And I'm sure they don't have the stats out for that yet, but I'm sure Wemby did not have a great fourth quarter. But above 500 for the tempo. Yeah, true. All right. Well, you could have texted your buddy. So love that for the Knicks. Again, not a huge investment in the series, but good first game, man. If we get this, if this goes 7 and all these games went, we're down to the wire, that'd be great for me. Hopefully, I'll talk to Pat tomorrow about doing one for game 2. But, appreciate everybody who tuned in, and we'll catch you next time.